Hello, it's Thursday, and this is a When Calls the Heart inspired recipe. Kind of. It's more like a Chris McNally inspired recipe, but it comes from this Hallmark book. He has an eggnog recipe in here, and I'm turning the eggnog recipe into an eggnog bread pudding just in time for the holidays. Stay tuned.
Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell and the word all for notifications. Thank you. For Chris's eggnog, you will need 12 large eggs, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, 2 quarts of whole milk, 1 cup of dark rum, but that is optional, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1 cup of heavy cream. In a 5-quart pot with a wire whisk, beat the eggs, sugar, and salt until blended. Gradually stir in 1 quart of milk and cover over low heat, stirring constantly until the custard thickens and coats the back of a spoon. About 25 minutes. Do not allow the mixture to boil or it will curdle. Then pour the custard into a large bowl and then stir in the rum if you're using rum, vanilla, nutmeg, and the remaining 1 quart of milk and cover and refrigerate for at least 3 hours. Then in a small bowl over a mixer with medium speed, you want to beat heavy cream until soft peaks form. And then with a wire whisk, gently fold the whipped cream into the custard mixture. And now it is ready to serve. For the bread pudding, you'll need 2 cups of the eggnog. You'll need 6 cups of cubed cinnamon swirled bread, a 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. I use dark chocolate, a 1/4 cup of dried cranberries, and 3 eggs. Large pot or bowl, mix together the eggs and eggnog, then add the cranberries, the chocolate, and the cubed bread and mix well. Preheat the oven to 350 and then pour the mixture into 2 spring pans or 1 large glass dish and bake for approximately 35 minutes.
So it's not that difficult. I know I say this every time, but it really is not that difficult. The most difficult part is that you have to make the eggnog, but it's worth it. And it makes a huge batch. You can have some to give away as gifts. You can have some to serve at your party, and you can also use it in a recipe. So here it is. Here's the bread pudding. And what I did was I even poured a little bit of the eggnog on top. I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear it? It is really, really moist. I know some people hate that word. It is not dry. Look. And it is like decadent, and it is not figure friendly. It's truly a holiday treat. You get the richness of the chocolate and then a little tart from the cranberries. Is very, very, very gooey. The back flavor of the eggnog, it is so good. So let's talk about Chris McNally and Christmas. We know that he calls himself a foodie, and we know he loves to have guests over. He's said it before in interviews. And of course, he's been featured in here. And I want to show you some pictures that I took off of his Instagram account. Look at him being Mr. Artiste with his Christmas tree. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Chris McNally, for sharing your recipe with us. I was able to turn it into an eggnog bread pudding with chocolate and cranberries. Now, Chris, if you're out there and you try this, please let me know. And all of the others that are watching, if you try it, let me know. I love the feedback. Okay, you have a good one. It's the holidays. Woohoo!